What's happening here today is the launch of a very long journey. It's the first step towards transforming the Colston Hall into being a performance centre for the 21st century. 2017 is the 150th anniversary of the founding of Colston Hall. We'd like to be on the way to rebuilding by then. We're planning to raise up to 45 million to transform the hall and secure its future for the next 150 years.
Most regional concert halls have been upgraded to a very high standard. We realised Colston Hall was not there yet. We've done the foyer, we've now got to go on to phase 2 and completely transform the main hall. Birmingham's got a great concert hall, Glasgow's got a great concert hall, so has Newcastle. We want one too.
I'm the Lord Mayor of Bristol. I've come down today because I want to support the Colston Hall. I think it's a great venue. It's got a long history and it's going to have a long history going in the future. So I want to see it renovated, I want to see it modernised, I want to see it right for the next century.
So I've always seen the Colston Hall to be the music centre of Bristol. So it's kind of like you start at the smaller venues, then build up to the medium venues, and then you're always trying to aim towards the Colston Hall.
I've been around the region for many years. My first music experiences were here at the Colston Hall. The auditorium hasn't changed over that 30 or 40 year period. I've had some of my first musical experiences here. It's a fantastic facility. The front end is great, as everybody knows, but it's long overdue, rather more than a lick of paint.
I'm involved in the design of the redevelopment of the Colston Hall. It hasn't really had much done to it since 1951. Any building, needs love and attention, and this has been really bereft of love and attention for a very long period of time. Music was a very, very different thing then. I mean, amplified music, bands, rock bands didn't exist then. And so the hall wasn't designed for that sort of thing. And one of the purposes of the project is to provide facilities for the 21st century.
Bristol aims to be a European class city and one of the best cities in Britain, and it needs a world-class venue for that. It needs to be able to be head and shoulders above the things that have been offered in the smaller cities.
Music for a city like Bristol is fantastically important. Culture is important, but also from a commercial perspective as well. It brings a lot of money into the Bristol city centre area. It has spin-offs way beyond Colston Hall itself, but also for all the bars and restaurants around the area.
Ultimately, this concert hall is the concert hall for the people of Bristol and the whole of the West Country, and I hope they will find a way of being able to contribute in whatever way they can to making this appeal a success, so that in a couple of years' time we can get work underway, and then by 2019 we'll have a fantastic venue that everyone can be proud of.
The purpose of today's launch is to start awareness. It's the first step on the journey. We're ready to roll. We need to tell people about that, and it's about raising awareness with politicians locally and particularly at Westminster that we need some help, and that's what we're saying today.